Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, I just finished watching Loki Season 2, Episode 1 for like the third time. Anyways, I love Loki Season 2, Episode 1. Ouroboros, or OB, is a fan favorite character. You gotta love OB and Ouroboros, cause like, he's just hilarious. However, they introduced time slipping in Season 2, and I believe they introduced it in the trailers too. But, hey, I freaking love it. Now, with episode 2 right around the corner, and I am having to work that day. Luckily, I get done with work right before, or soon before, Loki Season 2 starts. Season 2, Episode 2 begins, or starts. But, however, I'm intrigued by everything that has happened within Loki Season 2, Episode 1. Because we pick up mere moments after that last scene of Loki episode 6 of Season 1, where he just looks out and sees Kang. And it is revealed that he was traveling through the TVA's history, the past, the historical TVA, where Kang was literally everywhere. And there was no timekeepers or whatnot. It was just Kang out in the open. Kang out like a pile of dicks or vaginas or whatever. I don't know how that's gonna go, but hey, we're going with it. So it was interesting. I liked it. Now, I do have a little fan theory. And my fan theory is, hear me out. What if by the end of Season 2 and the start of Season 1, like the whole start of Season 1, right, was Loki and Sylvie multiverse well, not necessarily multiverse hopping, but like, yeah, pretty much multiverse soul hopping. Multiverse hopping in like apocalypses. And with season 1 and the beginning of season 2, what if, and hear me out, what if it is possible that the moment that Loki started running and time slipping to like multiple points in the TVA's timeline, that is actually him affecting the current MCU and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or the Marvel Cinematic / comic multiverse. Cause we gotta look at different scenarios, okay? We gotta look at the big picture, okay? With everything that's been going on with Marvel, DC, IDW, Boom, Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Batman, Superman, He-Man, frickin' Tick, heck, even Valiant can be thrown in the equation. And Mortal Kombat, just to have some fun. What if it is an absolute point that Loki joins the TVA, meets Sylvie, right? Meets Sylvie, makes out with Sylvie, his female variant, and with that comes time slipping as a consequence to the inevitable that is happening. Yes, Thanos is inevitable, but Kang is an inevitable bigger threat to the multiverse. And we are going to see that pan out more and more. Whether we see Loki, what if version of Loki, or the MCAU multiversal Loki, or the main MCU Loki that died back in like Avengers Endgame, or the current Loki which we are following, which is 2012 joining the TVA Loki that we have been currently following. All those Lokis coinciding with all of time and whatnot could play a big factor in why Phase 4 was kind of all over the place. Not to mention that Phase 4 was mostly was like not connected, but kind of connected. Phase 5 started awkward and a total mess with the CGI department and the writing department. Not looking too shabby. But time slipping, look, I don't know too much about time slipping, but I'm going to assume that Loki, when he time slips, is affecting the MCU timeline and all of the multiverse. With every passing moment, with every time he time slips to another point in time or history or whatever, because the past, the present, and the future all coincide with each other. So with that being said, if you have one Loki in the past and another Loki in the future, like whether it's 5 minutes in the future or like 5 to 10 days in the future, and another Loki 500 years or 5,000 years in the past, and you have a middle, and you have the third Loki coinciding, and it's the same Loki, that could affect that could affect which Loki swaps places with another Loki. Like, for example, you could probably have a Loki that's the same Loki that time slipped into like 500 years in the past. Alright? And another Loki seems totally fine 5 days, 10 years in the future, and the second Loki that time slipped, branching to like different facets of like wherever. That could probably be a big part of time slipping, because like we've seen different versions of what it's like to time slip. Like, but then again, it could also mean that they're interacting with each other, occupying the same area, and that could be why we see Loki time slip into a different time period of the TVA. Like, I'm no scientist, but I'm just going to assume that is the case. Then again, who the heck am I to know what the heck is going on in season 2 fully? As long as we get a good season, then everything should be fine. If Loki ends pretty terrible, then we should know our answer by the end of Loki season 2, episode 6. And I mean, who knows? Who really knows at this point? Because, like, at this point, it's anybody's game. It's anybody's guess. And that's literally how every episode of the Marvel shows on Disney Plus has gone. It's literally been a hit and miss with every other every other MCU show, like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, WandaVision, Moon Knight, Werewolf by Night, Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, and Hawkeye, Santa Claus, the Santa Clauses or Santa Clauses or the Clauses or whatever that Tim Allen show is, or the Tim Allen Santa Claus show that's apparently getting another season. So it's literally anybody's guess at how the show ends. But then again, I'm going to have to do a bigger rewatch and whatnot when the time comes. But then again, there's just a lot to unpack when I'm going to discuss it all, because there's just a lot to pinpoint and reference and callbacks and whatnot. So yeah, there's just gonna be a lot going on. But anyways, Loki season 2, episode 1. Really good episode. Really, really good episode. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.